Do you have faith that Peyton Manning is coming back, and how important is that to you?
Well, obviously, I enjoy playing with Peyton. He's one of the best quarterbacks to ever do it. It makes everybody around him better, so that's great. But, I don't want to put any pressure on Peyton to come back. I think that's got to be his decision and his decision only. I'm going to support him either way. Every day he's been in that franchise, he's given it everything he has. And if he feels that, it's his time to relax and enjoy life and kind of step away from the game, I will completely respect that. And, I'll give him a hug and tell him I thank you for everything. If he wants to come back, he's going to be great. Everybody around him is going to love to have him back.
Well, speaking of that,
there's this one wonderful
absolutely.
There's one wonderful story. Tell everybody how you first met Peyton and what he said to you.
When I first met him,
he was taking a tour of the complex.
He was taking a tour of the complex. I was talking to, I think I was talking to my tight ends coach, Clancy. It's Clancy Barone, and Mike McCoy. He was the OC at the time. He comes in and he goes, "Julius, you want to come in here and meet Peyton?" And I said, absolutely. It's kind of one of those things where it's like a guy that you've watched and respected for a long time and what he does.
And before you had emerged as a star in this league.
Absolutely. Yeah. And, Peyton just said, "Hey, Julius." He knew my name. I didn't know how. And he's like, "Julius, man, nice to meet you. I look forward to playing with you." And, that's big time for me. It's just to have a guy that, shouldn't know who you are. Obviously excited about, playing with you and having a chance to help you grow in this league and develop as a player.
Speaking of people coming back, the other big question about people coming back is this guy.
Yeah.
Coming back?
I really don't know. To be perfectly honest, it hasn't even been discussed for me yet. You got to take your mind off of it for a little bit, relax. But I'm definitely would love to come back. I love those guys. I love the city of Denver. It's been great to me. So, obviously, in business things happen, but I definitely would love to be back in Denver.
Yeah, that's what I would follow up with that. The Broncos and John Elway put a lot of faith in drafting you.
And being patient
you were an unknown. Then you had injuries, and would that mean Terrence Knight said, "Yeah, I'll give the Broncos a home cap." I'm not trying to put you. Yeah, I'm trying to put you on the spot. He said, "Yeah, I love the Broncos. I want to play here." Would you give the Broncos a hometown discount?
Well, to say that I would give him a hometown discount, what is a hometown discount? I guess it just depends on, what the market is at the time and determining what's a discount, what's fair, and having to see it. It's hard to speculate and say this is what I will do, this is what I won't do, without knowing what's going to be on the table, what's going to be in front of you. So you really need to take us. I have a great agent, Frank Bauer. They're going to work through it. They'll make sure everything is right. It's not always about the ending dollar. Sometimes it's about the contract, the language. So a lot more goes into it than people think of just, oh, no, this is the money amount. There's a lot more complexity in those contracts.
Let's take that a step further. What is most important to you? Is it money? Is it friends in the locker room? Is it the quarterback who's throwing to you? Is it the franchise's record and history? What's most
possibility
important?
Of going to the Super Bowl?
Yeah, what's most important to you?
One thing that is really important to me is just, being in a place where, everybody is happy to have you there, a place that you feel like that can be home. This is wherever you happens, that's going to be your home for a long time. You have to go somewhere or be there and say, okay, this is where I feel good. I'm happy about it. They're successful. Yeah. You have an opportunity to win and do great things on the football field. So a lot goes into it, and that's going to be the biggest things for me.